Dragon DJ on the screen, eyes up, Remy leaning in, cause it's straight. They break down every strike, every twist that lands too late. Play flash, match, raw, maxed, hero back again. Who won that round? Who took the hit in the end? Hold up, tell me what it means. Was it guts or luck? Was it all in the scheme? Dragon DJ and Remy.
Say it loud.
Dragon DJ and Remy.
Bring the verdict down. Action hit, plot twist. They don't miss a beat.
Dragon DJ and Remy.
Make the whole show clean.
One says the fight was wild, one says the story burned. They clock the falls, the fury, every lesson earned. From city wrecks to ancient spells, they read the scene like maps. Then they point at the weak spot, and they never take it back. Hold up, tell me what they saw. Was the rival cold? Was the ending raw? Dragon DJ and Remy.
Say it loud.
Dragon DJ and Remy.
Bring the verdict down. Action hit, plot twist. They don't miss a beat.
Dragon DJ and Remy.
Make the whole show clean.
When the dust goes up, they stay locked in. On for the impact, one for the meaning. No empty praise, no cheap applause. Just a sharp review with the ruthless jaw. Dragon DJ and Remy.
Say it loud.
Dragon DJ and Remy.
Bring the verdict down. Action hit, plot twist. They don't miss a beat.
Dragon DJ and Remy.
Make the whole show clean.
Helps if I hit the right button.
Yeah, probably.
Oops. Like, which one do I hit? Which one do I hit? It's Friday.
Yes, it's Friday. Thank God.
How's it going?
It's going all right. How about you?
I'm surviving.
There you go.
Got the tree finally removed from my shed, so
That's good.
yep. So I was able to get the boxes that I had in there out. So I still need to go through one or two of the boxes and see if the contents are okay.
Mm.
So yeah, it's been pretty interesting because towns are still completely without power around here.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, and they had said that it was supposed they were expecting to get it up by like Wednesday this week, and they're like, no, we meant next week. Sorry.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm one of the few that happens to have, a generator to power the whole house, except for my AC. Can't have that on while running the generator because it's too much of a strain on it with everything else. So. Thoughts?
Nice.
Looked like you were thinking about something or wanting to say something.
No, I was reading something. My bad.
That's okay.
Yeah. Okay. Stuff that's good. Stuff that's just been getting busier. The internship I've been a part of is just starting to kick off more now. So like,
Uh,
I just have stuff to do. And then apparently I got like an email saying that I had to like fill out a form because I did this internship thing and they haven't like sent it. They just sent it to me like now. He's
oh,
like, oh, I've been like off contract like the summer, but I'm like, I'm starting back up. So I just decided to send this email to you. I'm like, would have been helpful to send it to me when I fucking first started it instead of just
yeah.
being tedious and annoying right now. He asked me questions I don't even know. I'm like, I don't fucking know the answer to that. So now I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to wait until tomorrow until I see my guy to ask him like, hey, do you know what this is and all this? Because I don't know the answer to these questions. So it's like fucking irritating. Yeah. And then last week, my cat, she was like just laying around, very lethargic, and then she wasn't like eating anything. We took her to the vet. They were like, no, she seems fine. The blood work came back normal. So they're like, all right, then what the hell's the problem? So then we tried. So then they gave us like some medicine to give her that would hopefully boost her appetite. So we did that over the weekend. She still wouldn't eat shit. And so my mom brought her back Monday, and then they like gave us some pain medicine and some flea medicine as well. Thankfully, my mom gave her the medicine, but then also used the flea stuff, and then she's like totally back to normal, just eating and like drinking water and acting like her usual self. So apparently, I guess it was fleas that was causing her to act so like lethargic and barely eating anything.
Oh, it sucks. Well, glad she's doing better.
Yeah, no, not right now. She's just like laying right next to me,
Yeah, my
right
hi
there.
kitty.
Yeah, that's her right there.
Uh, my two.
I'll stop.
I gotta keep them out of here because I got too much stuff that they would get into,
Yeah.
and that would just irritate the hell out of me. So,
Mm.
so yeah.
Yeah. No, stuff's just getting busier now because on top of that, I got classes starting up Monday. So now I'm like, fuck. So now I got to go back to the whole schedule thing again. I'm like, God damn it.
Fun times.
God. I'm just glad it's my last semester. I'm like, you know what? Just get through these like 4 or so months and we're done.
Yep.
And you can move on. I'm like, thank fucking God.
Then you can enact your plan to take over Hollywood and then
Yeah.
control the world.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Even I'm like, yeah, I don't know what the hell life is gonna throw at me when I'm done with graduation. People are like, yo, aren't you excited to graduate? I'm like, yeah, but at the same time, I'm like, I have no idea what the hell I'm gonna be doing when I do graduate.
You just got to find the right powerful people, get some photos of them to blackmail them with, and then you'll instantly rise to power.
I could do that.
Yeah.
That
Seems
or
to
I,
be
pu-
a Hollywood way.
that or I pour myself in some radiation, and then hopefully that turns me into some sort of giant Godzilla thing, and then that's how I take over the world. I'm like, I'm gonna be in charge now. All right, we're gonna stop. We're gonna calm down. All right, I'm the president now. If you say no, I can just blow you up with my atomic breath. So say yes,
Good luck with that one.
Mr. I don't know. It's wishful thinking, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think the biggest thing that I'm like thinking about when I graduate is maybe like trying to get an apartment with my buddies and then find a job that's stable enough to keep me afloat while still on the sidelines working on my film career. I feel like that would be the ideal way to go. Hopefully.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yep.
Um,
Oh, I checked out the first episode of Lanterns. Pretty good.
yeah, I've heard mixed things.
You thinking about watching it or no? You're gonna skip out on it.
No, there's so much with the Marvel and DC that I just doesn't interest me.
What? Not even Doomsday?
Well, that I'm intrigued by, but
Okay.
um, I don't know. Just it'd be nice to see the uh, you know, make the film actually for the fans, kind of like how they did with Spider-Man.
Hmm.
Even though that the story might not have been the greatest, but it was made for fans.
Yeah. It was the emotion and everything else around it that like made it worthwhile.
Yeah,
So
and the fact that
if they can pull that off with Doomsday, then like they're set.
and the
But
fact that
again,
he was in a Spider-Man costume most of the movie.
yes, that too. It was actual real costume. It wasn't CGI over him. It was actual physical costume too. I'm like, thank you. So you
Yeah.
can see the creases and everything when he's moving around. I'm like, that's exactly what we want. That's what we want to see.
Yep.
So yeah.
So,
I was gonna say, oh, actually, I did also see that trailer for that new White Dragon movie, whatever it's called.
Legend of the White Dragon.
Yeah, I saw that trailer. I actually saw it when I went to go see Disclosure Day a few weeks ago.
That's
I
cool.
was like, oh, that's the movie that DJ's been talking about.
Yeah, I got a ticket for it for next Friday, so there will be no show next week because I will be watching The Legend of the White Dragon.
Oh, okay, well there you go then. Well, there you go. Yeah, I would go. I would go watch it, but I don't know. I have to be lucrative with my money, with what movies I go see. So, and I already talked about this with my buddies. So next weekend, I think I'm gonna go see Coyote versus Acme.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because one of my friends is a big Looney Tunes fan, so she's like, "I want to go see it." I'm like, "Yeah." So I was like, I've been like, there's been so much stuff about this movie about like how Warner Brothers tried to do it as like a tax write-off.
Yeah,
And Studio Ketchup developed or grabbed the rights and are releasing it, which they also released that latest animated Looney Tunes film, The Day the Earth Blew Up or something like that, which I saw and it was actually pretty good. And so I was like, oh, okay, so I guess next time then I'll actually go out and see what their next Looney Tunes film in theaters. So this is their next project, and I'm like, might as well put my money to good use and go see this one.
there you go.
So, guys, gotta support the independent productions once in a while, guys. We all love our big studios, but sometimes you gotta go and support the little films.
Yep.
So, but yeah, yeah. All right, Zets.
Sure. Go down to Zets.
Yeah, unless there's anything else you want to discuss.
Uh, well, I did get something new. Let's show you real
All
quick.
right, let's see. What did you get? What did you buy? Holy shit! Damn. That's a huge bitch.
And it can combine with the Dragon Sword that I got before.
All right, nice. That's cool.
So, and they got a Thunder Sword coming out, which is the second one that they did in the series, and
Okay,
so I got that pre-ordered already.
nice.
So,
Yeah, did you see that Monster Eyes actually posted a photo of their Millennium Burning Godzilla?
no, I didn't see that.
It's a figure of that Godzilla 2000's burning suit that was in that G film from last year.
That's cool.
Yeah, they're doing a figure of that, which I'm like, pretty cool. Am I gonna buy it? Fuck no,
Yeah.
because Bandai's prices are insane. So I'm like, nope.
Yeah.
That looks cool, so I'll give it that. And then also now I've been collecting the freaking Hello Kitty Godzilla pops because my mom, she's like, oh, I want them. I'm like, fine. So now I've like been going to McDonald's the past couple of days, getting some for her.
Sure. Blame it on your mom.
I got the. It's funny. I got the Godzilla one, and then just today I got the Rodan one. So, and then my aunt has the Mothra one, and then I've seen some people that have the actual King Ghidorah one as well.
Cool,
Oh
dude.
shit! Nice.
Yeah, I got the other two uh, out in the kitchen or dining room.
Yeah.
Haven't,
Okay. Cool.
haven't brought them in here yet.
Nice. Cool.
But anyways, back to Zets.
Yes,
Uh, so
that's getting
things are.
crazy. Stuff's
Yep.
getting crazy.
I think next episode's the last one.
That, or we might have one to two.
Yeah,
I feel like we
but
might
I
have
mean
two.
it's really close. It's either going to be the next one or one more after that. But
Yeah, I feel like we might reach episode 50. I feel like because I feel like the next episode is going to be predominantly more fight based, and then 50 will probably be like the epilogue or something. That's my guess, but we'll see what happens.
yeah,
Yeah, but yeah, no, that was crazy. Freaking, I knew it. I knew freaking Zeke was going to come back at some point. I
yeah,
just didn't expect him to show up like that. Like I got hyped when he showed up. I was like, "Oh shit, he's back!" And then the episode ends. I was like, "You fucker!"
yeah. So yeah,
I was so
it's
pissed.
they so yeah, Zets um was pretty much getting stomped by
By Oblivion.
Nem's nightmare,
Yeah, Oblivion.
Oblivion, and
Yeah,
uh, and then she grabbed his his special capsule, tried to use it to fight Oblivion, and Oblivion just knocked her away. And so, and then Oblivion was going to do a finishing blow on Baku because
yeah,
he got knocked out of his form. And at the last second, there's an explosion, and Zeke is there, and that was how what was it, episode 47 ended,
yeah,
and then 48 picked up where that left off, and he they were able to, or no, so he basically distracted him enough so that way they could get away, and then later on, him, uh, Knox, and Zetz all decided, teamed up to go after the Oblivion, uh,
yeah,
but he was still just too powerful. So
yeah.
Nem walked
Nem
into
just
her own
got
door.
Nem decides to take herself out of the equation and kind of like delete herself out of existence,
Yeah.
which
So
Oblivion follows suit after.
yeah. So Oblivion
There,
goes
yeah,
away, and that's where we ended with 48.
yeah. Which I thought it was pretty interesting too with what they did with Illusion or the lady because they had her and Nox fighting it out in the darkness, and he was actually kicking her ass, like he was
Yeah.
holding her down. But then like Nem was just like, but then her and Nem like had a talk, and like Illusion was like, you know what, I won't do anything. Like she like told Nox, I'm not gonna do anything, so just let me go.
Yeah.
So Nox just like let her like freed her, and so I do like that moment where the lady actually watches Nem like disappear because like she like fought so hard against the world to like make sure that her daughter survived, only for her daughter to like completely like take herself out.
Yeah.
Which I guess too. I'm like, because I was watching this episode, I'm like, this is not like how is this gonna end. I'm like, this feels kind of anticlimactic. It feels like there's gonna be like one more battle. So I was like, who's gonna be against though? And as soon as Nem like disappeared, I was like, it's gonna be the lady, isn't it? Because I in my head I was like, watch, as soon as Nem's gone, the lady's gonna have a huge crash out and just go, you know what? The one reason I was fighting is gone, so now I'm just gonna destroy everybody.
Yeah.
She's like, what's the purpose for living anymore if my daughter's gone? So now I'm just gonna kill everybody. So that was like my theory. And then as soon as and then I watched like the little end preview thing, and they showed her literally fighting Zets, and I was like, see, I knew it, I knew
Yeah.
it, I told you.
But Oblivion's back too.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, I think Oblivion's back because he's probably like in that kind of like dream world or whatever. and then kind of got sucked into, because we see her as well. She still shows up, and she's like surrounded by memories or something like that.
Mm.
And I think Oblivion is also next to her or near her, at least, or talking to her.
Yeah,
So I'm
I
guessing
didn't.
we'll see him pop up that way.
Yeah, I didn't really watch it. I caught the little tidbit. Saw like lady back in her nightmare form and Oblivion. I'm like, okay, I don't want to see anything else.
Yeah. I wasn't like that. I was like, I'm gonna watch the whole thing. I don't know why I did, but I was just like, nah, I need to know what happens. Because at first I thought, I was like, this is not how the show ends. Like, this is just feels like way too like soon. Like, it feels like a little like undercut. So I was like, okay, good. There's one more episode.
Yeah,
I was like, do not end it like this. So yeah, that's why. But oh yeah, I did like the fight too, between all four of them. Well, first it started off with Nox and Z going up against Oblivion, which they both get their asses handed to them really
yeah,
easily. And then Zed shows up, and I actually did like the whole. I did like the fight between Oblivion and Zedtz, because I thought the cinematography and like the choreography and the shots and stuff like that were all handled really well. Like, you had like those wide shots and like the environment they were fighting in, like that just wide open field, like near like late afternoonish, like late early eveningish.
yeah,
I thought like made for like a really good background setting, so like I enjoyed all of that, like eye candy. But yeah, no, I really, again, Zed's is just such an enjoyable show. I'm having a really fun time with it, so I'm very excited and interested to see like how it comes to its conclusion.
yeah. Yep. And then after it's done, then the next one is going to be Kamen Rider Myth,
Mm.
which I'm intrigued by because the main hero is based on a mouse. So be interesting to see how this all plays.
You lost me. You lost me already.
And
How
they're
can we go from something so epic like dreams to a freaking mouse? That's so disappointing.
I don't know, but
We'll see. Maybe hey, you know what? Maybe it'll turn out to be fun. Who
yeah.
knows?
Well, like I think they went from Geats, which was pretty cool. Which is a pretty cool series. I haven't finished it. I need to get back to it. Um, and then I think after that they had alchemy cards, which was like, okay, that's interesting concept. And then the one after that, which was right before Zets, was all based on like candy and snacks and stuff. So like the main hero, I think transformed into like a chocolate bar or something like that.
What the fuck? Okay.
So,
I was listening, and then I was like, wait, hang on.
so there was like marshmallows and ice cream and whatever. I don't know all the stuff. I haven't checked anything out for that one yet. Um, but so yeah, they've had some weird themes and stuff.
Mm.
So
Yeah, it sure sounds like it.
like there was one series where the transformations were done using books, and everything was based off of like stories.
What the fuck? Okay.
But they used like they loaded the books into the scabbard of a sword, and then they pulled the sword out, and that's how they transformed. And and then there was another series. I'm drawing a blank on its name, but I watched it. It was really cool. It was based on like video games, and like the hero would transform, and he would be level one, and then he would like power up to like level two, and he would go from like this chibi character to like a normal looking Kamen Rider, and so that one was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
As you walk away.
No. Okay. I'm just turning on the fan. I'm still listening.
Uh huh.
It's just getting fucking hot in here. Ridiculous.
Oh. So yeah. So that's Kamen Rider Zeztz. Uh, so this Saturday may or may not be the very last episode. And like I said at the beginning, unfortunately, next week we won't be here because I will be watching Legend of the White Dragon, the last movie that Jason David Frank starred in before his untimely passing. So
Yeah, we have to. Yeah, hit me a text. Tell me how it is once it's over.
yeah.
I mean, it looked pretty decent from the trailer. I was like, damn, what's the budget to this? I was like, this looks pretty impressive for whatever budget they have.
Yeah, I think they got built up like 4 million for it.
Oh, damn, that's not bad.
Like it started out as a Kickstarter campaign, and I think the Kickstarter raised like 500 grand, and
Damn.
then they got a producer or something that came in and backed them for another 3.5 to 4 million or something like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. No, that's cool, though.
um,
Not as much as Minus Zero's 50 million, but,
yeah. So and it's made by the same people, Bat and Sun crew that does all the superhero beatdowns.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
So and they previously did um, another like comic book based movie.
Hmm.
I forget what the universe was, but it was kind of like one of those ones, kind of like Image or something, like an off branch one. Um, and so they got different characters, but Jason David Frank played the character Bloodshot in the
Hmm.
movie. And then later on, Hollywood made their own version of Bloodshot with Vin Diesel.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I remember that movie. Okay. Yeah, I
But
remember
Jason
that.
David Frank version was closer to the actual like comic book with the look and everything like
Oh,
that.
yeah, I figured.
Um, so yeah, it was like Ninjak versus whatever their universe is, and
Hmm.
Ninjak is like one of the heroes, but he had to like be a bad guy essentially because he
Yeah.
was being blackmailed into something. So, but yeah, it was pretty cool. So if you can find it, definitely worth a watch.
All right.
Not sure if it's still out there on the YouTube or not, but
It might be.
yeah. And but yeah, so with all that said, we'll get on to this week's topic, which is Transformers Prime episodes 1 through 5.
Yes.
Um, so yeah, um, so this came out in 2010, and I
You can
remember,
tell.
yeah, because like the animation looks like out of a video game.
Yeah, I remember it being kind of rough in the first couple episodes, but it does improve and get better as the show
Yeah.
goes on.
Um, so as I was watching these episodes, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of was like, I wish we would have chosen a different Transformer series.
Oh, damn. Really?
Yeah, it's not that I don't like the show, um, but it's American based, like it's American made,
Oh.
and it's heavily inspired by Michael Bay's movies. With, I mean, with the whole Bumblebee not talking thing and stuff, and they're just being a smaller faction, you know.
Hmm.
Whereas like some of the other like the actual anime ones, like Transformers Armada or whatever, you're dealing like with the original one where there was like dozens and dozens of Autobots and Decepticons and just huge battles going on everywhere. And, not that they don't have big battles in this series, uh, like the episode with Prime and Ratchet going up against the zombies.
Hmm.
Um, but I don't know. Just like I said, it just I was like, I don't know, kind of wanting to get more anime with the craziness that they have.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I figure we'd be okay with this one just because we did Transformers 1 and that was all American based.
Yeah,
So I just figured like I guess we can try
I'm
this one.
yeah, I'm fine with us going through it. I just
Yeah, I mean if you want to drop it we can.
no, it's all right. I mean, we started it and stuff. We'll get through. I mean, there's 3 seasons of it, so
Yeah. I'm just saying like I know like we like the base our stuff like around Tokusatsu and like anime and stuff like that, but like I feel like it would be interesting to like put in like a few American shows like here and there once in a while.
yeah.
Like, I don't know, like this is just general thought. Like maybe like in the future, like maybe like I don't know, we could do like Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, or Spectacular Spider-Man is like another option too.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to like the American stuff or whatever. Uh, I just like I said, the like I remember watching it when it first came out. I was like, oh, this is really cool and everything like that. And then watching it again, like, man, this is kind of slow.
Yeah, again, it starts off like that. It starts off like that.
I'm like, come on, let's get on with something. You know?
I never said the first 5 episodes of this show were fantastic. They're slow. I know that because I remember everything else after these 5 episodes. I'm like, this was good. This was cool. This was neat. Like it got better as it went on. So that's why like these first 5 episodes, I was like, oh yeah, we gotta get through
Yeah.
these five first.
And I know eventually we get to the Beast Hunters thing, which is
Yeah, which is fucking cool, which
yeah,
is badass as hell, especially with like Predaking. Especially
yeah,
this show's interpretation of Predaking, awesome.
uh,
Yeah, and then we also get like other characters as well. We get like sound Shockwave. I mean, Shockwave shows up in this. We get Arachnid. She shows up too. I think pretty soon. Then
Soundwave's in here, but he doesn't talk.
yeah, Soundwave's in here. Which yeah, and then we got Sideswipe. No, not Sideswipe. The hell's his name? Ah, the one has the fins. Wheeljack. Is it
Yeah,
Wheeljack? Yeah, Wheeljack. Yeah, he also shows up too, which I actually really like this version of Wheeljack. And then you got um
eventually Ultra Magnus shows up.
that's right, Ultra Magnus. Yep, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah,
Yeah, Ultra Magnus also shows up as well. So, yeah. No, yeah, like I'm saying, it gets better and like it gets more interesting as it goes along. But yeah, I remember these first 5 episodes just being it's good. It's man. So oh well.
uh,
I mean it still had cool stuff in it, don't get me wrong. Like I thought the actual fight scenes were actually better than I remembered. I was like, oh, the action is pretty cool. Like, I do like that little moment where we have like the three human characters, Jack, Miko, and Raph, when they're like on the ship, and then the camera switches to their POV while the Autobots are fighting the like the drones.
yeah,
I thought that was actually really cool because like it got like a human perspective, like in the midst of like these robots fighting each other.
yeah,
So you're like, oh shit, yeah, this is terrifying in the perspective of a human being.
yeah,
Like it's cool seeing it like from like their point of view, but when we get to the human level, you're like, oh shit.
yeah.
You're like, never mind, duck, run, get the hell out of there. So yeah, and also too, like I'm gonna be honest too. This is actually probably my favorite iteration of Optimus Prime as well.
Mm.
Which I know some people might be like blasphemy. I'm like, but it's still Peter Cullen, and I freaking loved. I don't know. I just love the character of this Optimus, where he is like this pinnacle of hope, and like he like it gives me very heavy like All Might or like Superman vibes in this show,
Yeah,
where he's the plan C, like he's the end all be all. He's the one that everybody inspires to follow along to and be like.
yeah,
And like even him, I do like those moments where he himself wants to find a different route and not just resort to violence all the time. But in this show, there's at some point where him and Megatron have another fight. And before they go at it, Optimus tells the other Autobots that there's only one way for this all to end. That Megatron has to die. And like, so to hear Optimus go like, oh, like, no, I gotta kill this guy. You're like, oh shit. You're
yeah.
like, oh, Optimus is dropping the facade. He's like, no, I'm done. I gotta put a stop to this, no matter the cot, no matter what. So
Well, the thing that's kind of crazy is that they introduced the Dark Energon like right off the bat.
yeah, which is yeah, because yeah, they start putting the seeds of like what shows up later with Unicron. Because Unicron also I think shows up in this first season too, and you're like, oh shit.
Mm.
So yeah, so he like pops up like almost immediately, which is crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, but yeah, I do like the way like they kind of like already kind of put in the dark energon already, because it kind of like makes you think like, okay, why is there dark energon like all over Earth? Like, what's the purpose for that? And so I kind of like, again, like I do like the way like this show kind of like puts the seeds down for like upcoming storylines.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't want to be the one. I don't want to be the one like just talking all the time. So like, what do you like? Kind of give me like some of your stuff. Like, what did you like and what did you not like, and like, what do you like remember from this, and what are some stuff that you were like, oh, I don't remember that. I actually like that, or oh, I don't remember
Um,
that. I hate that.
well, I forgot how quickly the one Autobot got killed.
Oh yeah, Cliff Jumper.
Yeah.
Yeah, which crazy. Did you know that that was actually a Dwayne Johnson voicing him?
Oh no, I had no clue.
That was The Rock.
Uh,
Which I'm like makes sense why they killed him off so quickly.
yeah,
I'm like, there's no way they can afford The Rock of their budget. I'm like, nope.
but I um I appreciate this version of RC because like I think the only other version of her that I've really seen in depth is from the original series.
Yeah, the G one.
Yeah, and in that one, she was, she was like a female or maybe I'm confusing her with the Lita one.
Yeah, because the Lita one was she was kind of like a female.
One of them was like the female version of Optimus.
Yeah, that was probably a Lita one because the Lita
Yeah.
one and Optimus are always kind of in the canon. They're always sort of the couple,
Okay.
like
Yeah,
the main couple.
was confusing her with getting her.
Yeah, because like in because in G1 there's that one episode where it begins the backstory of Optimus Prime and it shows him as Orion Pax and him and
Yeah.
Alita are like together. So
Okay. Yeah. So, but yeah, I know in the G1, like RC was, much more uh, bubbly and you know happy and stuff.
yeah,
Whereas this one,
this one's a lot more hardened and like I'm gonna kill you.
yeah,
Like I wanna kill these guys, but they did a cliff jumper. It's like okay,
yeah,
which
she wants to
honestly
just
fair
kill
enough.
everyone.
Which honestly fair enough though. Like imagine how long they've been in this war. I would kind of be with her. I'd be like, yeah, I'm tired of this shit. I want to kill these guys.
Yeah, but then even the humans, she's like, I want to kill these humans. Screw this, and he's like, no.
I don't really think she said she wanted to kill the humans. I think
At
her and the other
first, she wanted
Autobots.
to.
Nah, I think all the other bot. Oh yeah, true. She did threaten Jack, but I don't think she meant it. I think she just said it to scare him because I don't think that. Like I think with the Autobots, I feel like they're more annoyed and not really as interested in humanity as like maybe like Optimus is because Optimus
Yeah,
has like a bit more of like Optimus has optimism
yeah.
towards
But
humanity. Meanwhile,
RC,
they're
RC
not
and
even
Ratchet are like the two that are most resistant to the humans.
yeah at first. Like even yeah, shoot, you're right. Even Bumblebee was like a little bit more like calm and like forthcoming
Yeah,
towards Raph when they first met. Like he was like willing to like actually connect with like Raph compared to like RC and Jack where they had to like kind of develop the relationship a bit more.
yeah,
And then Ratchet, and then I do like the fact that Cliff Jumper is kind of like not Cliff Jumper, Bulkhead just kind of adopted Miku,
yeah.
or yeah,
She
not
adopted
Miku.
him.
Yeah, exactly. Where we're just like, all right, I guess we're partners. Just kind
Yeah,
of like
he
sprung
just
it on
goes
him.
along with it.
Yeah, so I do like that. And then Ratchet, Ratchet gets no human. Ratchet gets nothing. Because I love Ratchet in this show. Because Ratchet's just like, I love
Frank
that
the
one
Old
part.
Man.
Yeah, I love that one part where they're like have to say goodbye, and Ratchet opens the portal, and he's like, "Well, no time for goodbyes. Goodbye. Get out of here. Hurry up."
Yeah,
It's like, all right, see ya.
yeah, yeah. There's definitely some good, funny moments like that in the series, and I, I I like how when RC's at her motorcycle mode, she projects a human rider when Jack's
Yeah,
on her. Um,
yeah,
so
because like, can't can't some of them do that as well, or can't most of them do that, or is that really only kind of her thing?
I don't think I've seen any of the others bother to do it, but that might be because their windows are shaded in.
That's true.
So, but
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, that's possible. Because I think I do remember. I think the first Michael Bay movie, I think Starscream actually does do a human projection at one point. I think it's Starscream and also the helicopter one that also does a human projection. I think the rest of them don't do that though.
Yeah.
But I guess it's only a certain ability that a few of them have.
Or they all have it. They're just certain
They
ones
just,
choose
yeah,
to do it.
they're just like, well, my window's already dark enough, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. Because, I mean, with a motorcycle, not having a driver and moving around, that's,
Yeah, it would look weird. So it makes sense that she would. Yeah, so it makes more sense for her to have that kind
yeah.
of like technology. Yeah. Another aspect too I really like about, or another character I really, really love in this show, and talking about my favorite iteration of Optimus, this honestly is probably my favorite iteration of Starscream. Like I love Starscream in this show. Like I think he's just amazing. Which is mostly due to the fact that he's voiced by Steve Bloom. So I'm like, that helps a lot as well.
Mhm.
Because Steve Bloom's is such a freaking talented voice actor
Yeah.
that anytime he shows up, I'm like, oh, yep, praise the man. I'm like, yep, love it.
That's how I feel about Johnny Young Bosch.
Yeah, no, literally. Because, like, I know Steve Bloom. I think this is actually kind of like my first real introduction to Steve Bloom through Starscream. And then I kind of heard him talk in other shows. Like, I know he's played Wolverine in a bunch of different stuff, which his Wolverine is also really good, too.
Yeah.
And I know that he's also done a few voices for anime, also. Like, I know he actually did a voice for a demon in Demon Slayer in the first season, which was very surprising. But yeah, no, I've heard him like do a couple of different voices for stuff like that. So, but I really love the voice that he does for Starscream, where he just like immediately when you see Starscream and you hear his voice, you're like, oh, you snakily motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You are such a wow. All right.
Yeah. All too eager to broadcast Megatron's demise and take command. And
Yeah, I love that. He's like, it is with a heavy heart that our Lord Megatron is dead. All hail Lord
yeah.
Starscream immediately after. Yeah, and I love that too, where Starscream like calls the shots even when Megatron's not around. And Megatron punches the shit out of him when he does. He's like, "There is no command but mine."
Yeah.
So yeah, and then of course you got the always you got the classic Frank Welker back for Megatron as well in this show, which is
Yep.
another bonus. So that makes Megatron even more badass in this. Which I also do like the design of Megatron in this show also.
Yeah. So, and like I said, there's a lot of influence from Michael Bay's movies in this.
Hmm.
Like, because Megatron's form is the jet, like how it was in the original Transformers movie.
Yeah.
So, before he finally decided he had to go undercover.
Yeah, I remember that.
So,
Did it? Did he not have a jet one in the G1 series? Was he a tank in that one?
no, he was a gun.
Oh, that's right. Really, that was it. I thought he had another
Yeah.
transformation.
No, he just transformed into a gun.
Oh, interesting. I know he transformed to a gun. I just thought he had another transformation, but
It wasn't until he became Galvatron that he got a different form.
yeah, he got like a tank looking thing, didn't he? As
Basically,
Galvatron.
just a cannon.
Fucking.
It was just a stationary cannon.
Can he get a form that actually moves?
It wasn't until like the later series, like like the Armada and all those, that he got other forms.
Fuck. Okay.
And then the Beast Wars, he was
Yeah, it was
the
a T-Rex.
T-Rex,
Yeah.
and then eventually a dragon.
Yeah, Megatron terrorized. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah, but no, it's just. Oh my god, I forgot about the gun.
yep.
And then freaking Starscream is the one that holds him too.
Well, he was used by a lot of the Decepticons.
Yeah, I just remember him. I just remember Starscream. I think being the main one that would use him as a weapon.
Soundwave used them too, and
Yeah,
so
maybe Shockwave once in a while also.
yeah,
Yeah, I just remember Starscream because I remember specifically in the movie, the old movie,
yeah,
when they first pop up in the ship, Megatron's like, "Die, Autobots!" And of course, he transforms, and Starscream's the one holding him, shooting all the Autobots to death.
yeah. And then and the original Shockwave was a gun too.
Yeah, I remember that too. I believe. Well, that makes more sense because freaking he has the hand cannon, so of course he turned to a freaking gun.
Yeah, but you never really see it. I don't remember. Like very rarely did you ever see him transform into his alt mode. He was always just a robot.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I think they don't really transform a lot in the G1 series because, animation.
Uh,
They're like, keep them as robots.
no, they had him transform quite a bit because they had to show off both versions of the figure.
No, that's true.
Of course, uh, like Megatron's toy was one of the most challenging ones to get here in the states.
Yeah, because he's a gun.
Yeah,
It's like, here, kids, want to have a robot that turns into a gun?
they
Don't
had to
worry,
have
parents.
the
It's not weird at all.
orange plastic cap on it on the end of his barrel.
Oh my god.
Um,
But yeah. Um. What? What else
so,
about
but yeah,
Prime?
so basically, um, these first 5 episodes, we're introduced to the Autobots and Decepticons. We're introduced to the humans,
Yeah.
and so it's a small force on both sides. But Decepticons have drones that
Yeah.
just seem to keep endlessly being created, uh, despite how many keep getting destroyed. And obviously, both sides are like always are looking for Energon to keep themselves alive and everything. Um, as we mentioned before, the humans are 3 kids, 3 teenagers. Uh, Raph is a genius with technology and everything, and can understand Bumblebee. Um, Even though Bumblebee only does like whistles and beeps and stuff like that.
Yeah, but doesn't even use the radio to talk.
Yeah,
So I'm like, how the fuck do you understand this guy?
yeah. Um,
But whatever.
Nico's I think a Japanese girl that's
Yeah, she's
living in the
Japanese.
states with a
Yeah.
host family.
Mm.
So kind of like a student exchange kind of thing. And so she's all excited about the Transformers and everything because it's finally something
Yeah.
entertaining for her.
Yeah. She's that kind of like punk rock, like
Yeah,
like adrenaline kind of junkie kind of girl.
yeah,
And then you have Jack, which he's like I think the oldest out of all three of them, and he's the one that's kind of lived like a normal teenager life
yeah,
until RC popped in, and then he got involved with the Decepticons, and so he just gets involved with them afterwards.
yeah. And so those are the three main characters, and then there's like a special agent that works with the
Yeah,
Autobots. That
Agent Fowler is his
yeah,
name, which he's voiced by fuck, what's his name? Uh, I don't want to say the black guy from Ghostbusters.
oh, Ernie Hudson.
Yeah, he's voiced by Ernie Hudson.
Yeah, that's right. Um, and he's a pretty interesting character too.
Yeah,
He he gets captured by the Decepticons and zapped a lot, and then for like the rest of the episode,
he's like drunk or something.
yeah, essentially, he's just so out of it and stuff.
Yeah,
Um, but he's essentially the human liaison for the Autobots and knows about them and the war that's going on and stuff, and helps try and keep everything under wraps, so that way the general public doesn't know.
yeah.
So
Which honestly, shout out to him for like not giving up the location,
yeah,
even enduring all that pain, because like they
yeah,
were zapping him with something that would have hurt to an Autobot, but to a human was probably excruciating. So
yeah.
good on him for being able to deal with all that.
But that's kind of the basic premise of the series. So and there's obviously an ongoing, overarching story. Um, but just like the original, if you're familiar with Transformers, very episodic, where something happens each week, and Autobots got to save the day, stop the Decepticons somehow. Like we mentioned before, they introduced the Dark Energon right off the bat, essentially.
Yeah,
Basically, like episode 3. It's like,
yeah,
here's the
like
Dark Energon.
yeah, like literally, like these 5 episodes kind of like tackle the whole story of Dark Energon in a sense, because like Megatron is just like he realizes like, oh, is this Dark Energon? I can freaking resurrect an entire army from freaking Cybertron, and you're like, oh shit.
So, at first he tries it on Cliffjumper.
Yeah, which
So the
is its
Autobots have to
weakest
fight
army.
Cliffjumper and kill him again.
Which is just brutal.
Yeah. So then, Megatron's like, okay, I need to test it on a bigger, like see if I can control more. And so there's this graveyard from the previous battle where there's like Autobots and Decepticons just buried under the ground. So he
Mm,
embeds a shard of it into the ground, causing all the zombies to rise up. And unfortunately, Prime and Ratchet are the only ones there to stop them. So they have this long, long battle, basically just melee combat the whole time
yeah,
to kill all these zombies and stuff. And of course, after they finally finish them all off, Megatron's like, haha, bye.
yeah. I actually do really love that moment too, where like Megatron's like talking shit to Optimus, and Optimus is just so done with it that he starts literally climbing the mountain to get to him. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh shit, Optimus, wait.
And,
Prime, wait.
I thought for sure like Megatron was going to try and blast him right then and there, but no, he
No, he
just
didn't.
takes off.
It would
And
have been
then,
crazy if, like, when Megatron transformed and flew off, Optimus literally jumped up and grabbed him in jet form and just
yeah.
hung on to him the entire time. Like, you need to wait for
um,
me, you son of a bitch. Come here.
but then the final part of this Dark Energon is Megatron imbues himself with the Dark Energon,
Yeah.
and then they have a gate out in space, a bridge gate to that takes goes back to Cybertron,
Yeah.
and unfortunately, the Autobots only have one that normally they can use to transport themselves around the Earth. Um, but they get the coordinates for the space ring, and
Mm.
they warp there to try and do what they can to stop it. But they manage to open a portal, and Megatron blasts the Dark energy into Cybertron, and millions of zombies come flying towards the gate. So all that the Autobots can do is take out some of the essentially like the conductors,
Hmm.
and allow it to basically blow itself up because it doesn't have a way to suppress the energy surges anymore.
Yeah. And, like, while they're doing that, you get a little one on one between Megatron and Optimus.
Yeah, which is a good battle.
Yeah. Good opening fight. There's ones later on, especially, I think, one later on this season or in season two between Megatron and Optimus. I think that is, like, the best fight they have in the entire series. So we'll get to that one when we get to that one, but that one's pretty cool.
And so basically, at the end of episode 5, the space bridge blows up, and the assumption is that Megatron was destroyed in the blast. Though we find out that he basically was sucked into the portal, I think,
Yeah.
and so he has to find his way back later on. But Autobots, feel relief because they saved the world from the zombie invasion of zombie bots, and
Yeah.
and as Remy mentioned earlier, Starscream takes command of the Decepticons,
Yeah.
much to his pleasure.
Yeah. Freaking. What do you expect from Starscream? He's literally the pinnacle of the treacherous, like, second in command.
Yeah,
So, like, of course, like, what? Starscream betrayed Megatron? What a twist! Like, no,
what
come
the
on.
twist?
What a twist! What a
Um,
twist! Yeah, literally, freaking.
so
So yeah, but yeah, that's kind of like how the 5 episode parter ends with, like, now the Autobots being like, well, we're not gonna really have a find a way to get back home for a while, so we might as well just call Earth our home and protect it from any threats that pop up.
and
Is what
then
Optimus' speech kind of says.
yeah, and then like in the first at the end of the first Michael Bay movie, Optimus sends out a message to all the Autobots like, "Hey, we're hanging out on Earth. If you want to come here and be good, we'll welcome you. If you come here and you want to be bad, we're going to take you out.
Yeah, we're gonna kick your ass. So, but yeah, no, that's like the first like 5 episodes of the show.
Um,
Yeah,
so not bad.
yeah. Again, pretty good. Again, probably like honestly the weakest I think so far of the show. But like I said, I think it'll get. I think I do believe it does get better as it
Yeah,
goes along. Like the storylines become a lot more interesting. The characters become a lot more in depth. You get introduced a lot more you get a lot more Cybertronians. Again, DJ mentioned it earlier. We do get introduced to Predaking later on. And then also too, I forgot to mention we also actually have Nemesis Prime show up at one point in the show also,
yeah,
which is a little cool mini like arc episode that they
yeah.
do. So I'm excited to get to that one.
Um, so yeah, so it'll be good to go through the series again. It's been a long time since I last saw it, and you know, I'm sure there's probably episodes that I missed during the first run.
Yeah.
Um, so it'd be good to finally see all of them and stuff. Um, and then eventually down the road, we'll get to one of the more anime esque
Yeah.
Transformers series.
One
Where
of the ones
they
is actually good because I heard that one of them is actually really bad.
I don't know which is which. We'd have to kind of take a look.
Yeah.
But I know that there was a few that were all released kind of around the same time, and I think that they may have actually like been a continuing story. Um,
Hmm.
so I'll have to research it obviously to find out for sure.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, it like the ones that I'm thinking of. There's a lot of like uh, a lot of craziness because they have like different like there was one where Optimus and Ultra Magnus combined
Oh, I think I remember hearing about that one.
to form like Omega Prime or something like that, and
Yeah, there's one that like does like a huge like space battle where I
yeah,
think Unicron gets involved also,
and
and
and then
Primus also gets involved.
and I think one of them, Cybertron actually turned out to be a giant robot like Unicron.
Yes, because I think that's Primus. Because
Yeah,
Primus is what Cybertron originates from, which is
yes.
Unicron's brother. So I
So
think yeah, one of them does end with Primus showing up and Unicron showing up, and then they both duke it out in the middle of space, and it's like what the fuck? It's
yeah,
like
so
holy shit! It's
um,
like wow! It's like
so
imagine me. Okay, imagine. Okay, listen to that. The Autobots and the Decepticons know how big Unicron is compared to them. Imagine being a freaking human and seeing this two gigantic, like robotic beings duking it out in the middle of space. It's being like, what the fuck am I looking at?
yeah,
It's like
just based
almost as insane as like Gurren Lagann when they both just went supersized in that
yeah,
show. And you're like, they're fighting amongst galaxies. What the fuck?
yeah. So, so yeah, we'll research, so we're better prepared for it when eventually we're ready to do another series.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, we'll get to those. So again, next week, no show because I will be seeing Legend of the White Dragon, um, and then when the week when we come back, we will have a review for another movie.
Mm-hmm.
And we will talk about uh, the last episodes of Zeztz because it's either
Oh yeah,
49
it'll
or
be. Oh
50.
yeah, it'll be over. I think by the time we get back.
Yeah.
So
So
that'll be an interesting talk.
so we'll talk about the series finale and our overall thoughts about the whole series, and we'll see if we get any more info about the next one. See if it's going to be if they're going to do like they did with Zets and release it weekly on YouTube, or if it's just going to be broadcast in Japan and then we'll have to get it later or something.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
Hopefully the former.
yeah, it would be nice. Well, we need to get into one of these Ultraman series that that they've been putting out, like Omega or something like that.
That'd be cool.
One
We
of
could
these
probably
newer
do,
ones.
yeah, we could probably do that one. We could probably do like we did with Zets. I mean, we like watch one episode and then just kind of like do a mini discussion about it
Yeah.
and go into our main topic. I think that
So
would be pretty cool.
yeah. So but yeah. So thanks for checking us out. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, follow button, wherever you're watching us from, and hit us up with some comments. Let us know what you think we should check out in the future. We're always open to new ideas. We've got a huge laundry list of shows and movies and stuff that we want to get to, but
It's
always
only
have
getting longer. My God, it's only getting longer.
yeah.
Just like Jesus.
Well, that's the beauty of the show is we will not be lacking of material to review.
That is very true.
So,
Always new ideas coming up. It's like, how about we talk about this show? I was like, okay.
but are we? Oh no. Okay. So after after the next show with the movie, the following
we'll be
show
back.
to Soul Eater.
Yeah, we'll be back to Soul
It's
Eater.
11 through 16.
Yeah. Yay. About
So-
time. Jesus. So,
I know. You can't wait to see the magical cat girl.
oh, good Lord. All right, calm down. All right, buddy. All right, calm down. Calm down, buddy.
Though I am interested to see the result of what's her name's internal battle with her brother.
Yeah. I forgot her name too. But I know what you're talking about.
Oh well, we'll remember it when we get back to it.
Yep.
So again, please hit the like and subscribe button, share the videos, and don't forget to comment your thoughts. And we will see you in 2 weeks.
Yes.
And I will have my thoughts on the Legend of the White Dragon to share with everybody when we come back. So
Yeah. I'm excited to hear that. Hopefully the movie's good.
I hope so too.
That would suck if his last movie turns out to just be meh. Or even like, man, that was not very good. So, but we'll see.
Yep.
But
All right.
Yep.
Anything else?
I think we covered it.
All right.
Yeah.
See you all later.
Farewell.
Auf Wiedersehen!
Goodbye.
I will not let you destroy my world!